We come from slavery, so we always play behind the 8 ball with everything against us when we step out the house, whether that's going from public schools to daycare. Homie, that's intentionally done against us. That's why it's only us. No other race get to talk about killing their people but us, homie. So some of these things are intentionally done to us to keep us like this. We didn't know nothing about crack, homie. Our government brought crack to our doorsteps and gave them to our mothers. Think about that, my nigga. But we didn't know that till now. Till Freeway Ricky Ross came out and they giving us Snowfall. They did that to us, my nigga. That changed the trajectory of who black people were. The crack element. Because that took our grandmothers from us. Our grandmothers started sleeping with our friends. Our mothers, all kind of stuff started happening after that to black people that had never happened before. And then after that, guess what? The kids who was born to those mothers, they came along with a new form of biological chemical warfare called ADHD, putting the kids on the psychotropic drugs while their mothers was on drugs. They did that to us, homie, if we go be real. So these are the crack babies. These are the kids that they gave Xanax to, Prozac to, Adderall to when they was talking ADHD, when they should have been talking school suspension and ass whoopings, when they took mama and them hands off our ass, my nigga. We ain't just went bad. We was done bad. We ain't just went bad, my nigga. We are not aggressive, violent people. Our brains and our nature are not even wired like that. That's why in the movie Django, they showed you the difference between a white man's skull and a black man's skull. Nigga, we not violent. We took on their nature. This is their nature. We mimicking something that we're not. We're going against our nature, homie. They are programming us. That's why it's a such thing as radio programming, television programming, and news programming. We are being programmed, my nigga. We're not being raised. They won't allow our single mothers to raise us because she got to work. They won't allow the daddy to come back in the home because it's too beneficial for baby mama to keep him out. Those are barriers and that's placed in the way because of our race. Only because of our race. So, since we know this in this information age, we got to stop looking at us and start looking at the babies and come with a strategic plan to go indoctrinate third graders, just like the gay community target kids, just like the prison system target kids. We got to start marketing and intentionally targeting third grade children, not teenagers, third graders, first graders, second graders, and indoctrinate them into what we want them to believe, just like the school system do. You fight fire with fire.
Yes, sir. The next question we got for you, Mr. Charleston, is what's next? I see everyone's constantly, their mind is stuck on Joe Biden and Donald Trump. But what's next for America after Joe Biden and Donald Trump?
War in America. It's inevitable that at some point in our lifetime that bombs will be dropped in America, just like every other country have had bombs, have had war in their country. Just like what we're seeing in Ukraine and Russia, it will be here. But the only difference is the people to do us like that is already here and planted. They was here. They've been here since the 80s. Every country has, America has been invaded a long time ago. The world know you can't beat America from attacking them from the outside, coming attacking them. You can't beat them. So they've been sending people over here to learn us. America has 99 different tongues in it. They brought their cultures. They brought their people. They got sleeper cells here. They got sleeper cells here. That's been waiting and they've been living amongst us. They have assimilated. They know our culture. They know our highways. That's what's coming. Because we are no longer a superpower. We are a weakened superpower because we have been at war for over 200 years. United States of America have. We are weak. So only thing we got left to do is to push a nuke and destroy the world and start a nuclear world war. That's our only major defense. But we was attacked with the coronavirus. That's what people fail to realize. The coronavirus was World War III. The next is World War IV. That weakened our military, that weakened our government, that brought man. The first thing that happened when we realized what the pandemic was we shut our country down and we started passing war defense acts. If you do your research. So that's what's to come, homie. America is crumbling, is tumbling, and we're going against one another. That's where we losing it because America is no longer united. Democrat hate Republican. Republican hate Democrat. Gay hate straight. Straight hate gay. It's too much hate in America for America to win any more wars.
Great answer. Our next question is, why do you think there are more black female artists being pushed right now than black male artists?
Because gangsterism is have expired. Is gayism and hoism. So there's a new spirit along in the pop and entertainment culture. There's a Jezebel spirit. Nigga, hoe sell now. Gangster don't really sell no more. Gay gangster that's gayism. Gay gangster that's gayism. Young Thug introduced the gay gangsterism. Nigga wear a dress, wear this, shoot you, kill you, do what you want. He introduced that by what, 8 to 10 years ago? So now it's sprouted. It's a seed, the seed done grew. So who more? That's a hell of a combination, homie. So that's why you see Saucy Santana running with the city girls, talking gangster as a gay dude to a straight man, and other straight men in the industry going to go get bisexual men to get a fight together. You see this is going on? Yeah. Gangsterism and gayism, homie, is now in bed with hoism. So what that breeds, homie, nothing but lust among kids. Orgy, sodomy, yeah, no, nigga, that real freaky that make God return. That real freaky shit that make God return, homie. So that's what we seeing. The end. Yeah. We seeing the end of mankind, nigga. That's what we seeing.
Come see. All right, my next question. It's been 27 years since Tupac died. Why do you think they're coming after Keefy D now, 27 years later?
Oh. This all this information have been known. So nothing new has occurred. I think they playing on us. I think they playing on us, homie. This man been saying the same things. And they've been having this, the same detectives been doing documentaries, repeating the same things. So I think it's bigger than what we're seeing. And I think they're using this as a distraction for whatever reason. Yeah. I think we being distracted, homie, with the Tupac shit. And I'm saying, so what? His mama dead. So what? They feel, man, it shouldn't mean nothing to us at this point. His mama gone. And they already been knowing who did it, my nigga. Homie, it ain't nothing they can't solve. It ain't nothing that they can't solve, my nigga. So they already been knowing who did this. 27 years later now, it's just some white people now. Nigga, they finna retire with a big name. They get to go out and retire, tell the Tupac story. The detectives who've been working on the case, they get to close the case. They gonna end up being promoted to a lieutenant and a captain and a one-day chief of Las Vegas Police Department because their name is gonna be attached to the Tupac murder. They're gonna get to come out and tell a whole nother movie after the murder trial is over with. So it's gonna make careers and generate revenue for the entertainment industry and the Hollywood powers to be.
Exactly what I was thinking. It was gonna generate them some new income, some new movies, some new documentaries, some new hip hop movies to make.
This ain't got nothing to do with justice and solving no murder. Cause they already knew. And they know who killed Biggie.
All right, my next question is, why do you think most male celebrities like Deion Sanders, Shaquille O'Neal, Jamie Foxx, and Young Jock are required at some point in their career to wear a dress to be successful?
Cause they wouldn't take the. That's why, nigga. I brought a dress, but I ain't taking that. Cause they think cause some of them like that dick. So they give you options. They don't force you. They lure you in.
Yeah.
Listen to me, homie. They give you options. They don't force you. They lure you in. Or they put you in situations. They take you through media training, as they would say. And in the process of media training, your gay publicist or your female publicist is gonna have a gay hairstylist. And all of y'all are gonna be staying in the same multi-million-dollar house during media training. But they're gonna keep you and the gay dude close to each other where y'all can share bathroom just in case you like gay dudes, and they can keep, they're gonna put you in situations. So when you see these niggas in dresses and they seem like strong, straight men, they got women, that's because they don't like, they didn't want to take the, this was their option. Because they don't force you, homie. They don't force you. That's why when you enter into their world, it's not by force. They don't force nobody into that world because you ain't gonna keep their secrets. If you're forced in, they give you options. Which door you want to go through? And them niggas pick their door.
You gotta pick your dough.
You gotta pick your door. When you want to go through, when you want to get to the light, you gotta pick a door to go through.
So, my next question is, and this is a very important question I think needs to be addressed in the black community. Why are black men failing to lead their households?
We don't know how. We don't know how to love, and we don't know how to lead. You have to be trained up to do that, homie. The homie said it earlier. He said, "Spur the rod, spoil the child." But it also gave some instruction to the parent, not just to whoop your ass. Nigga, it says train up a child in the way. Training, not raise. There's a difference between raising and training. We were raised. We wasn't trained. So even the Africans, when they got to 13, they went off in the jungle and had to go through the training with the village leaders. White kids go to Boy Scout, get some kind of boy training. Nigga go to football, get some type of training on how to lead, whether you get to flip the coin. Nigga, so military training. All men get training. What training we got, nigga? Other than mama whooping and correcting. And in the process of mama whooping and correcting, who you watching love mama? So when you get with this little girl done been raised to be strong, nigga, to be independent from you. Cause they done already told her, but she leave this house, don't you rely on now, mother. So she done already been raised to be independent from you. So how she's been raised not to trust you and go against you, nigga. You ain't been trained to show her. So how she go listen to you? You ain't been trained to show her. So it becomes about what y'all feel. That's why she can't trust you to lead, because it's about what y'all feel. You ain't got no training.
All right, my next question is, where do you think how did the no snitching policy begin in the black community? Where'd they come from?
From the gangster niggas who got the niggas who was scared of them not to, and then the niggas who was tougher than everybody, they snitch. It was the gangster niggas who put the no snitching rule down. Y'all better not snitch. Only when it came, they broke the codes. You can go back and look at all the mafia bosses who told. They was the ones who put the rule down not to, only for them to do it. That still goes on now. That's why the G niggas who tell get to come back and still be G. Come on, my nigga. It used to be, nigga, nigga didn't have to tell. If it's 4 of us, one of us go just take it for all of us. And we did that because I know you gonna look out for my kids, you gonna go make sure mama trash taken care of, and you gonna put a little something on my books. Yeah, you might fuck my woman, but nigga, you gonna do this for me. Them rules and codes of ethics don't exist no more. Where nigga, I can raise my hand and say I did this so all 3 of y'all can go. That's how it used to be. But the niggas came along, homie, and it's always the nigga at the top who broke the rule. It wasn't the niggas at the bottom. The niggas at the bottom stayed loyal, would sacrifice their family and their kids for the niggas at the top. The nigga at the top, when he would give up the niggas at the bottom to get off. That's why this shit don't stay. That's why it ain't no more loyalty. The nigga at the top came up with a rule that he kept breaking. So that's why it's no honor amongst thieves. You would be loyal to this nigga, homie, that's got the homie, and he'll give you up. You his shooter. That's what John Gotti done to Sammy the Bull. That's why Sammy the Bull gave him up, nigga. They couldn't have got John Gotti without Sammy the Bull. But Sammy the killer. John wasn't the killer, Sammy was. So slavery, Jim Crow, heroin, gangs, crack, abortion, and no snitching, and gangster rap have been the most detrimental elements